What is your name, age, and where are you from?
My name is Don. My age is 66, and originally I'm from Belize, British Honduras.
When did you come here from Honduras?
When I was 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don, what was your childhood like? Tell us a little bit about what it was like for you growing up.
Oh man, my childhood was really, really nice. I come from a large family, but when I had a childhood, the size of the family was just beginning. So it was just 4 of us initially, and then there were the twins, and there was the other brother and the other brother. Yeah, it was only 3 girls in the family, you know. And I had about let me see, 8 brothers. Yeah, so 9 and 3 is 12. Yeah.
All grown up in the same house?
All grown up in the same house. You know, at that particular time it was a 1-bedroom, but they made apartments bigger back then. You know, yeah.
Or maybe you were smaller.
Well, no, they made apartments bigger, and then they had what they call a bed inside the wall that laid down.
Murphy bed.
Yeah, Murphy bed. Okay, all right. And that's the bed that my parents stayed in, and then we stayed around. You know, we slept around the same area. Yeah.
When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, when I was a kid, man, I was so undecided. You know, I liked everything. I liked soccer when I was little, because that's what they played in Belize, where I came from, and I lived right down the street from the soccer field. I just wanted to be good at everything, you know? And, of course, I wanted to live a different life, you know, than it seems like I was living, or I was destined to live, you know. And, you know, I wanted to be successful at something, you know, yeah. And I loved to draw when I was little. I loved to draw. I can draw anything. I can close my eyes, you know, and saw what I wanted to capture. But then at the same time, I couldn't paint. A friend of our family's, which was a really, really a rich person at the time. He was a television star, and eventually became a movie star at the same time. My aunt worked for him, and they told him that, you know, that I can draw. So he sent this paint set, and it was painting with oil and linseed oil and all that kind of stuff. I didn't know anything about how to, you know, do anything with it, and it discouraged me because I couldn't capture what I wanted to, that I could with a pencil and just a piece of paper. So it really discouraged me. I couldn't get it right away. I tried and I couldn't get it, and it made it look worse. So I decided I'd venture into something else, which was sports. You know, yeah.
Tell us about your happiest moment in your life.
The happiest moment in my life? I've had a lot of happy moments. It doesn't have to be nothing great, but a lot of my happy moments are when God allows me to see something, and then it actually comes to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I knew something was going to happen, or I knew I was going to find some money, or, you know, I just, you know, it came to me in a dream, or it came to me in a vision, or it came to me with just thinking, you know, without doing anything, just thinking, and it happened. It actually actualized itself, you know. And I'm going, whoa, this is, you know. So I knew then that I was going to be pretty good in life as far as being a good person. I didn't know. I wanted to be successful, but, you know, success is measured in a whole lot of different ways, you know. So I'm homeless now, but I think I'm very successful also. I have 3 sons. They all lead a different life from my life, but they're all successful at the age they are right now, and they're doing well for themselves. You know, they don't call me and ask me for anything. In which, if they did, I'd break my neck to try to, but they always call me and ask me what I need. So, I think that's a blessing from God also. Yeah.
What is your saddest moment?
My saddest moment? My saddest moment was when my mother died. That was a downer. My mother raised 13 children. I think there were 2 more, but they had passed. When I was young. And actually, it was 14 because my father had a daughter outside the family. But anyway, my saddest moment was when I actually lost my mother. I mean, she was my mother and my father. She was my friend. She was my teacher. She was, she taught me everything. You know what I mean? She was a hard worker. And I used to think she was mean too. Because she was driven and she was direct, and we had to do things properly and, what have you. And I thought she was mean, but I come to find out over the years, boy, I had the best mother in the world, especially when I lost her, She was a blessing from God, So, I had to learn how to live without her after she passed, Yeah. But she got a chance to see all 3 of my sons, And I think she got a chance to see my granddaughter too, but my granddaughter was a baby at the time. And she, she spent a little time with her, but I don't think my granddaughter remembers her. But she had other granddaughters from my brother, and they knew who she was. They were older brothers than myself. But yeah, I have nothing to complain about. I'm homeless now, but it's not about. I'm wealthy with knowledge. I'm wealthy with love. I'm wealthy with friends. I'm wealthy because I'm alive. I'm just not saying that because I don't have nothing. I'm saying, I wish I had other things. I would have liked to have had other things, But, I think God wanted me to be wealthy without things, And, wealth comes in different shapes and sizes and forms, And I have that kind of wealth, And I don't regret nothing, Yeah.
Don, right? Don,
Yes.
who's the most important person to you?
In my life? God, number 1. My children, their mothers, 3 sons, and 2 mothers.
And what are you grateful for?
What am I grateful for? I'm grateful because boy, I'm grateful. You would not believe this, man. I'm grateful because the Lord has allowed me to see my extensions, has allowed me to spend time with them, has allowed me to tutor them and teach them the way I was taught. All my sons, in their own right, are successful, they always call and ask me, you know, what they can do for me. So that tells me right there that they're doing all right on their own, but they still want to do for me, you know. And that's a blessing from God. God has allowed me to have sons and have sons to treat me like they're treating me. That is a blessing. And God, I hope, I'm ahead of myself right now saying this, but my granddaughter is pregnant and she's getting ready. She's married and she's pregnant and she's getting ready to have a baby. And that baby is going to be my great-granddaughter. And if the Lord bless me to see that boy, I'm going to be the happiest guy in the world, you know? So it's not really about things. It's about, you know, what the Lord wants from me and what the Lord has allowed me to see, and you know, and so you know, that's where I'm at.
The last question is, if you could give advice to any teenager right now, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to, that's a dangerous part of their lives, and I would tell them that, you know, that they can get weak in that part of their lives if they don't hold on to the things that their parents and God has blessed them with when they were coming up. Because those things are going to be what makes them who, you know, they're supposed to be, or who God wants them to be, or who their parents wanted them to be. You know, so, you know, and then family is very important also. You know, don't get caught in what society is doing or what the people on the streets around you is doing and what have you. Don't get caught in all that. It's there, you know, but that's the route that you don't really have to take. You know, it's good to. I have friends, believe me, that does all kind of things. You know, and I acknowledge them because I'm no better than they are. But I don't take that route. I'm not bragging, but it's because of God who has allowed me not to go that way. That's not the way. And I'm blessed because 3 sons. I have 3 sons. There's another one, but not really. But anyway, I'm so proud of them because they're all doing the right things in life. All my sons in this lifetime, in this time that they're living, they don't drink. Well, maybe one do a little bit, but he's not. You know, I'm not worried about losing them to being an alcoholic. But the other 2, they don't drink, they don't smoke cigarettes, smoke drugs. They go to church. They love their mother and their grandmother. They love my mother when she was alive, you know. And I can truly say about all 3 of my sons that, you know, and I'm not just patting myself on my own back. It's a blessing from God that they love me also, you know. Yeah.
Awesome. We just want to thank you today. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your story, your testimony. And we just thank you that we know that your story is going to touch the lives of high school students that may need to hear some of the words that you said. And so, Ron, we can't wait for you to see your portrait be revealed in February. And just thank you for letting us into your life, man. We really appreciate it.
And I thank you very much. You know, thank you so much.